Right, welcome to my Bruder conversion. As you can see before you, I have a Bruder Mack truck that is undergoing remote control conversion. But as you can see on this particular model, I have started to convert it already. Now, a couple of things I have to run through. The scale of this is actually 1/16 scale, which the Tamiya RC trucks are actually 1/14 scale, which is slightly larger. But this is my conversion, this is how I am going to do it. This was a DHL truck, as you can tell by the writing on it, the sticker on it. First thing I have to explain about is the bodywork itself. Right, with this bodywork I've already taken it off. Now, when it comes down to it, on this particular truck, I'll wrap the light here so you can actually see what's going on. Right, on here are these little tabs that actually clip into the main frame. The thing is about these tabs is they're really difficult to actually get off, but once you've actually got them off, there's actually 6 in total. You've got 2 on this side, 2 on that side, and 2 here at the back. Now it's not easy to get them off. I've already snapped one of them off accidentally, but that's what happens when you're trying to get it off and it's just not working. Anyway, with this, obviously that's just the main shell, there's nothing else going on. I've taken out the odd bits in the middle thinking that was part of it, but it's not. That's our late stage. The axles is next. These are the main wheels for the actual truck. These are not as easy to take off. They're not as easy. And the only reason is that on the end here is actually a sort of thread that holds the wheel in place. Now when it comes down to it, that's what you pretty much get on the inside. Not too bad, not too hefty as I'd say, but all in all, and the shaft is a 5mm shaft. It's actually 5mm in diameter, so it's not going to fit a lot of motors, that kind of thing. It's not a standard thing. With the underframe, as you can see here, it's missing its rear wheels because it took ever to get that off, same as the front. Plus on the inside you can see they're not, it's just the plastic is halfway of the wheel, so obviously you've got all this void sitting here, but that doesn't put me off in any respect. Now what I've done is I've bought a Tamiya 1/14 scale steering axle, and I've now attached it to the frame, which now it looks not too bad. It's taken 3 screws. Originally on this it would have a screw here and there, in there already with a bolt on the other side. Now I would have to do I'll do a close-up video in a bit of showing you exactly the parts, but there's also 2 screws here that I've managed to find and 2 bolts to go with it that also go through into your housing on the inside. But I'll give you a close-up view in a minute of what I'm exactly talking about. Right, I'm back again. Right, now for the close-up. As you can see, in terms of the shaft, you can see those little ribs there that are on it. Well, that'll be why it's so stiff to get off. But yeah, on the inside you can see how much of a tyre shows up. It's not too bad. It is made of rubber, so I assume it will give some good traction, but over time we'll tell. The front axle. I do apologise if the quality isn't great on the video, but obviously with this it's a Tamiya steering arm. Now I don't think it's the original steering arm that goes on a truck, it's actually for a trailer. I'll be looking for the correct name, but obviously that's swivels left and right. Do this. Better idea in terms of right now. The thing is, I thought it might not fit, but when you actually put it on, the inside goes right up. So it actually spins lovely. Anyway, so it's just sitting on there. It's not actually fixed on, which that's my next problem I have to sort out. But yeah, but obviously the clearance is more than enough. I had to take off the rear mud guards that go on this particular Mack model of Bruder, but apart from that, overall it's not too bad. It's quite rigid when it comes down to it. But the thing is, with this I'm going to have to figure out where to put the rear drive axle and motor. Right, this is from my old Tamiya barefoot RC truck. Now, the size of it, even just sitting in there, is more than enough room, which is great. Obviously, it's way too high. It's right down in there, in order to actually get any way of being turned. I would have to figure out an axle system to go from the motor to make it a double axle, which is going to have to be a custom one as well. Also figure out steering, like the actual fixtures for the front tyres. Obviously the bodywork and the cab is on here. But the thing is, with this, I can probably put in here the ESC and where's it now? Family, my idea. Yeah, the ESC and the receiver, sorry. In here will be there's two servos mounted, which I'll cut away some of the plastic that's in there, and then it should have a normal regular servo dropping one through the steering, and then one, possibly, I'm not sure, to do a Tamiya three-stage gearbox, which then I'll drop in, fix, and then I would have to have the servo to do the switching for the gear shift. At the moment I'm just doing a simple drive function. An idea I had for this conversion is an old servo, which obviously I'm just using this for retrofitting. Now that's the axle, one of the axles, which is a 5mm axle, which funny enough for this particular Atcom, what was it, yeah, the AS7, the Atcom's AS7 servo, all else considering, it's the same size as the actual nose of the gear itself that sits inside the servo. So my idea is hopefully to fit two of these in the rear axle, so that when it goes across, all the wiring and everything will be out the way, and if with two of them hooked up together, should be able to drive the actual motor. But we'll soon see about that. I shall update as I go on the progress of this build. Normally I do 187 scale, which is a lot smaller, and as you can see, the size comparison is just very different indeed, but it's the same principle, making it so that it can have a drive on that. This is for Falla car, this one, but I have to figure out stuff for the lighting, receiver, that kind of thing. But that's my other that's my other blog channel. That's soon to be starting up, because I'll be doing full builds and explanations on parts used. Apart from that, this will be updated as it goes. Obviously, when I actually go to retrofit things, I will then explain how it's done step by step. But yeah, thanks for watching, and any questions, drop me a mail. Cheers, bye.